Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, Facebook. Let me just make sure we are showing uh, on the page and share out to the groups. We are. All right, y'all. Where is my share button? Where is my share button? Be great. Business. 1 second, y'all.
Happy Thursday, guys. Thanks for joining for those of you that are here with us so far.
I might have to step outside. Oh no, he gonna step outside. All right. I shared it to the group. Hey y'all, happy Thursday, happy free Friday. It is hot. All right, it's hot out here in these streets.
It
But
definitely,
we wanted to actually let me go back and introduce us. I'm Tasha,
I'm T.
and we are 22nd in Tech. We help small businesses implement technology into their business as well as create their brand identity and logos, to help design and build websites, tech solutions to help operate your business, um, all that good jazz. We are coming to you today with some more very, 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 very helpful tips, three to be exact, when you are doing your own website. A lot of people do their own websites because of a number of different reasons. It could be they just ain't got time. You know, they want to focus on other aspects of the business, and it's just not something they want to do. It could be budget related reasons. It could be they're just not tech savvy. Just numerous different reasons, right? And so they end up. Um, no, let me go back. They end up having to do their own website for whatever reason, and they need help. They need help. They need guidance. Maybe they already have a website and they're not, um, they're not getting any traffic or they're not getting any sales. And so we have so many tips that we have shared over the last several months on how to improve your website. And we just wanted to come and give you three more tips. You want to add anything?
Um, not necessarily add anything, but yes, just for those that are taking that leap and doing their own website, shout out to you. Um, and you should definitely tap into the resources that we've been sharing because they are specifically for you. Um, and they will definitely help to improve um, the important things on your site, things that could be keeping sales visitors from converting over into sales. So if that's you, listen up, tap in. We have a ton of resources and freebies that are directly related to helping those who are doing their own website. So again, like Tasha said, these are just some additional tips, and you've probably heard them before, but if you have, it's just a reinforcement. So yeah.
Y'all, excuse me. I'm in the middle of having lunch, trying to get a little bite to eat in. So forgive me.
And
Hey,
I'm
Abby, thank you for
and I'm in the
joining.
parking lot waiting to take the kids into a doctor's appointment. So We gonna keep this short today. Hi,
Gonna
Abby.
keep it short. Hey, Dominique, thank you for joining.
Hello, ladies. All right, so oh Lord, I got the questions on my child phone, and I don't even know how to get in it.
Ah, well, I'll start with tip number one. So, tip number one, guys, this is very important, right? Because a lot of times, when you are trying to definitely stay under budget for your business, or stick to your operating budget, you try to cut costs wherever you can. But one of the things is making sure that you get a custom domain. A lot of platforms, they do offer free you know use of their platform. However, if you add a custom domain, there could be a cost to it. So try not to skip on that aspect of getting your website done. Get your custom domain that aligns with your business name and connect it to your website.
Yeah, guys, free is not always better. Um, we do see a lot of people inquiring about free websites, but the bottom line is if you connect your domain, 9 times out of 10, you're going to have to upgrade your plan. And typically, you can upgrade it to an affordable plan, but now your account is no longer free. But you will likely have some additional features that the free plan does not have. So definitely take that into consideration. A domain fee is, it's typically $25 or less for the year. So it's a inexpensive cost or investment for your business, and it does have a huge impact, as people will likely not take your business or your website serious if they're coming to your site and it's not a branded or professional domain. So
I just want to also add, if you're able to set it up for automatic annual charge, so that you don't lose it. Even if you decide you want to put your website on hold on to your domain name, because once it's released back into the melting pot of where all the domains go, somebody can snatch it up, right? And people are starting businesses every single day, and you want to make sure that to keep your brand identity uniform, that you don't, that you grab a domain name that's in alignment and you hold on to it. It, like T said, typically um, it's under $25 per year to hold on to your domain name. That's your home address. That is your primary residence. So hold on to it and pay your annual mortgage on it.
exactly,
um,
just pay your mortgage. It's like some people are paying like an actual lease fee or rent fee for their business. If you think about it, like, this is where your business resides, and your website domain is your address. um, you're just paying a small fee per year to have a personalized address. So yeah, there are ways to cut costs in business, but we definitely don't recommend you cut costs there.
Agree. All right. So tip number two, guys, is get familiar. If you're going to be doing your own website, even if you're not, even if you're working with someone, get familiar with the website lingo so that you understand either one, what you're doing when you are designing and or maintaining your website, or number two, when you're meeting with your design team or your maintenance team, and you are having these meetings about whatever it is that applies to your website. Get familiar with that lingo, because it's definitely going to help you understand um, your website better, as well as how it relates to the rest of your business.
Um, I don't really have anything to add to that,
Oh,
other than do it. That is, I think it's a good addition to your website. Sorry about that. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Sorry about that. A call came in. Yeah, it's just good to be familiar, to get familiar with the terms, especially if this is not your area of expertise. Um, you know, to have a better understanding is always golden. So, get familiar, know what you're talking about. When you know better, you do better. um, that's really all I have on that.
all right, all right, all right. And our last tip, guys, is in relation to designing your website. If you are designing your website, if you are asking someone else or paying someone else to do your website, choose a font or make sure a font is selected on your website that is easy to read. Very, very, very important because this could very well deter people from moving forward on your website. T, as a design creative expert, want to weigh in?
Yes, because it is very difficult to read certain fonts. I know a lot of fonts are seemingly attractive, that are, fancy, but those fonts do not read well online on your website, and a lot of times they don't read well on print. Um, so you need to really take that into consideration and choose an easy to read classic font as your main font for your content on your website. That to me is a biggie. Fancy fonts is a no. You can use them in some cases, but you don't want to overuse them. Even if that is the font that's a part of your brand kit, you still need to have a more readable, plain text font for the main context, the main copy of your website. It just looks better, y'all. And if people land on your website and it is hard for them to read, they're likely going to leave. You want to, grab their attention and not make them run away. I know I have left some websites if it was like a lot going on. It makes it confusing, and it's just very busy. I personally like a clutter free, easy to read website where the information I can easily consume it. So definitely take that into consideration.
Okay. All right. So those are our three tips, guys. But we're gonna go ahead and give you a bonus tip. If you need additional guidance with doing your own website, we highly, highly, highly recommend that you grab our DIY um, website training kit. We have pinned the link in the comments. This guide is going to be very, very helpful with learning terminology that relates to websites. It's going to give you an audit checklist, which you should be doing every month anyway on your website. I mean, you can do it every day, but no less than every month you should be auditing your website. You're going to get a website layout guide um, that will help you really lay out your website in a way that is very user friendly. It really is going to help with the customer journey on your website so that it's not confusing, it's not disorganized. T, were you about to add something?
I was just
I
gonna
saw
add,
you.
so that it's not or it's so that it's more organized, and
Yeah.
that it is in line with whatever the goal is on your website. I think that that's a very important step that is missed a lot. Is that your website isn't in alignment with what it is that
Yes.
the visitor to do while they're on your site. And we definitely see a lot where we land on your website, and we're just as soon as we get there, all we see is products. It lacks an introduction to your business. It lacks a call to action. Buttons are unresponsive. A lot of those things, maybe you just didn't consider, um, because you weren't aware. So definitely check for those things. We have a ton of tips in our Facebook group where we've shared some of these things, and on our page here as well. So if you are doing your own website, there's a ton of information and resources. So definitely go check that out and start to implement those things. And I'm certain that you will see a result, especially if you are getting traffic. If you are getting traffic to your website and the traffic is not converting, this is most definitely for you. Okay. So, and also the website booster. I don't think you mentioned that. The training kit, guys, is $22.22. However, the website, did the boy go to sleep? Yes, he did. Um, but the website booster, which is a ebook, is free. It's a free download, and I mean, it's golden. I just was looking at it again before I left, and it has some really, really good tips. It goes well with the training kit. As a matter of fact, I think we should probably put it with the training kit. So here's an opportunity for you to grab the website booster now while it's still free. Um, so the link is, where's the link?
Let me grab the link for the booster and pop it in the chat.
I feel so out of touch when we're on StreamYard. I can't see anything.
That's because you don't be having two devices. That's
Mm.
all.
So that's all that I have. I have to get ready and take the kids inside for their appointment. But for those that joined and stayed, thank you so much. If you catch this on the replay, hashtag replay, or leave a comment, ask a question. And if you are not aware, we do have a Facebook group, Take Control of Your Business. Feel free to join. Like I said, we have a lot of tips in there that we share, and it's just a free space to ask questions, and start a conversation about anything related to your business as it relates to tech solutions, systems, applications, branding, web design, so on and so forth. That's
And
all.
that's that on that.
All
Thank
right,
you
guys.
again, guys, for watching, and we will see you guys later.
Have a great